Welcome to Learn to Code. Today in this session, we are going to learn how to use print function. Print function is actually an output operation. Usually, a program will get an input, process it, and generate an output. But usually, when we learn a language, we do it in the reverse order. We first learn how to print hello world onto the screen. Why so? Because in order to use print, we need to understand data types and variable concepts and all, which is bit complicated for a beginner. So we start with an easy thing, just printing your name or printing hello world. So now in this session we are going to deal with print alone. In the next session we will see how to get input from user. So let's start. Ideally is an integrated environment which comes with Python by default. So I'm going to open a new thing. I'm going to save it now. Desktop Python script. Okay. So I'm going to just print my name. So we already have seen hello world example, so it is not a big deal. Okay, fine. And if I want to run it in ideally, I need to press Control F5. See, I'm able to see Vikram. Fine. If I want to print Vikram 3 times in next line means I need to have this statement 3 times. Right? So let me demonstrate it for you. So 3 times it's printing, right? So there is another way. Instead of using 3 statements, I can use a single print statement. So what can I do is I can have Vikram 3 times, right? Fine. Okay. Now the output will be a little bit different. So it's printing Vikram in the same line, right? So if I want to have it in a next line means I can just put /n after m. /n is nothing but a new line in strings. It means the next line. So now if I run it, you will see Vikram in next line. If I change /n to /t means it's kind of a tab space. Now if I run, you will see. So here there is a task space, right? So this is how it works. So now you would have understood a little bit of strings also. Fine. So you can print multiple things also using print. Let me show you. Comma 2, comma Vikram. In the first example, we had only one argument, right? Here we have 3 arguments. Let me run it. You see 1 space 2 space Vikram. So what happens here? Just a minute. I'll close this. So it is separated by space, right? So if I do print 1 comma 2 comma 3 33, I put sep is equal to plus. So let us see what happens here. So here what happened? 1 plus 2 plus 3. So what happens is it will print all the arguments and it will join it by plus. So in the previous statement it means like this, sep is equal to space. You see? So what happens here, if you don't give anything, separator will be one space. If you want to change it means you can change. Fine? Similarly, if okay, what happened here, there are 3 print statements, right? So just a minute, I'm just going to delete it because it's not needed as of now. Okay, we have 2 print statements. If we run it, we have 2 lines, right? What happens after printing the first print? A new line is being allocated. let us see. So now I am going to do a small change. I am going to put comma end equal to hash. So let me run it now. If you see, before it was in two lines, now it came in a single line. So what happened in hash came between the first line and the second line. So what happens is, if you don't give anything means, it means slash n. By default, every print statement will end with a new line. So if you have a second print means it will come in the new line, not in the not as a continuation. So I think this explains things. So we have seen how to use separator and how to use end also. Okay. Okay. Then the one other important thing is whenever you send something inside a print, it is being converted into a string. Even though if I am sending 11, 11 will be converted into a string and then that will be printed in the screen. There will be no difference, but if you want to see the difference means I will just show it for you. Show it. Okay. I am just printing print. Let's see what's happening. You see built-in function print, right? So for example, if I just convert that thing into string, this is what happens, right? The same thing, built-in function print. So what happens is, whenever you send something to a print statement, all the arguments are converted into a string internally. So this is one important thing that you need to know, okay? Then so print is not only for printing stuff to your screen that you see. Print can also print contents to a file. So let me demonstrate that for you. Print, you will not see this. See, now you will see this actually. Let me run it for you. So you will not see this. Okay. So I don't want this to be seen in the console screen. I want it to go to a file, means I have an option for that too. File is equal to. If you don't understand this, it's not a problem. I just want you to know the effect of this. Okay. I'm just putting one.del right mode. And I'm going to give flush. If I don't give flush means I can't demo it because it won't, the effects will not be seen in the file if I don't give flush to be true. Okay, let's run it. Before I will just close the console. You see, you are able to see the effect of this line, but you are not seeing the, we will not see this, right? So that is not being seen here. So let me show it for you. Now if you see, we will not see this. You understand, right? So instead of printing it in the console screen, the contents have gone to this file itself in one.d. You see the del, right? So one.del file has been created for it and the contents went inside. So these are the things that you need to know in print. Actually, print is not a very big concept, and you can't expect me to give you programs or puzzles for demonstrating this. So for the next few sessions, you will learn few concepts. After learning those things, we will see more examples and more kind of problems. So we can you can actually demonstrate your knowledge by just practicing it. So right now, just see the next 4 or 5 sessions, and then we will start with examples and puzzles. Hope you understand what I have taught you today. If you have any confusions or any doubts, please comment below and I will definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you.